right, Lamarr.
Yeah.
So, big question here as we are sipping our tea and coffee.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone is asking the big question. What is going on in this market?
Yeah, that would be definitely the number one question that's answered. So let's do like a quick market update.
Yeah, let's do it.
It's November. We're wrapping out 2025.
We are.
And what we're seeing is this. On the short side, it's taking a little bit longer for homes to sell, okay? But what does that break down? So we'll dive into what that breaks down to be and why. So one of the things that we could talk about is this, inventory.
Okay.
So last year around this time, we had roughly 21,000 homes on the market.
Okay.
Right? Right now, we sit in 25 to 26,000 homes on the market.
That's really good. What is that, like a 6-month supply, give or take?
Easy 6-month supply.
Okay. This is positive.
I mean, I think it's very positive because here's the deal. Now, as a buyer, you can actually take your time and you can go find the right home versus just taking like whatever is out there that you can take. Because we went through this period of time where there was a shortage of homes, so you just bought whatever you want, whatever was available to not rent.
Right.
Well, now you can actually take your time, shop, and see, does this actually fit my family, and can I see myself here long term?
Okay.
Yeah.
So when you say long term, what are you seeing? Because I'm seeing that people aren't just wanting like their first starter home. They're actually looking for more of, this is my place, and they're being a little bit more picky. Is that what you're kind of seeing too?
Well, I can talk directly to the buyers that I'm working with right now. So buyers I'm working with right now are looking for forever homes, right? And even on the when we get to negotiating, no matter who's doing this deal, you're seeing buyers doing a little bit more customization on a house.
Okay.
Meaning, like, if the house has carpet, they're negotiating to rip out all that carpet and get a credit to put in whatever floors they want.
Okay.
So I'm seeing the forever home category take over, and data even backs this up. So right now what we're seeing is this. People are staying in their homes about 12 years on average.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, because before it was like, what, 2 to 3 years on average?
Yeah, people were moving about every 3 years, and then it moved up to about 7. But currently, this 12 years is like a record, right? So although that's not forever home, you know, mortgages being 30 years or whatnot.
Yeah.
That's a long time. People are only moving if they have to. So let's say you got a family that you need to move closer to. Mm-hmm. They'll move for that. If they got a new job and it's on the opposite side of town or out of state, they'll move for that. But most people who are in a stable situation, they're not just like, hey, I'm gonna go buy a new house because. We're not seeing that anymore.
Okay.
That's gone.
So since we have about a 6 month of supply, like we all know, we've all done our economics class, right, with supply and demand.
Yeah.
Usually when we have more supply, we start seeing prices drop. Have you been seeing that?
Not like you would think.
Okay.
So actually data says that as we round out 25, we might see an uptick in pricing.
Wow.
Isn't that impressive?
Yeah.
Data also says this, as far as pricing right now, we are exactly where we were last year. So basically we're flat, okay?
Okay.
But as 26 nears, we will probably start seeing that price go up. Now, one of the categories that we're seeing is this, luxury. Luxury is crushing it. Like, we're looking at luxury market, and the people with money are continuing to buy, and that's making our prices hold firm, okay? I didn't tell you this earlier, but I was calling around to get some data from other realtors on a listing of mine. I have that $4.9 million listing, okay?
Yeah.
So I called an agent out of Chandler who sold this phenomenal $12 million house, and what he said was he had a bidding war on that particular home.
right now in this
market. Okay.
Wow.
Now we're talking about multi-million-dollar homes, but that is the luxury market. We're meaning $3 million and up.
Yeah.
So that category of, like, say, 600,000 to maybe 1 million or 1.2 million, those homes are moving, but very slow, because that would be your middle class to upper middle class.
Yeah.
And then you have the buyers who are first-time home buyers. They're moving a little bit more slow because they are concerned about what the future brings, right?
Right.
So since these guys are a little bit more concerned about what the future brings, the house has to be right, because these guys aren't looking to move again. Like, this may be it for them, until things normalize a little bit. And I think they're kind of normalizing now.
Yeah. Well, I think the one thing that is a huge positive that I still see is that we are still getting the sellers to pay concessions for our buyers. And I know from history, once those interest rates drop, like they're expecting to in 2026, that's not going to be the case, because the demand's going to be much higher. So what do you predict in that?
So let's say rate drops.
Yeah.
Rate drops, competition goes up. See, right now for a buyer, there's not a lot of competition.
Yeah.
We can walk in and I don't want to be, I want to say we can ask for what we want.
Right.
But
it's a lot easier.
It's a lot easier. Okay. So I would say once those rates drop, sellers are going to be definitely happy about that. You'll see a lot more inventory come on the market, but it may sell faster because a lower rate means affordability.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
So there may be a buyer that has a home favorite right now. I'm looking at buyers in my own portal, right?
Yeah.
And my portal is much smaller than a Realtor.com or Zillow, like the big guys, right? So in my own portal, I see buyers that are saving homes. And I've communicated with these buyers. I know those homes are slightly out of the range. But if a rate changes, they can go buy that house immediately.
Absolutely. Yeah. The buying power will definitely go up. So, I mean, these are all good things. I mean, I feel like our market is still doing incredibly well, and our buyers can still get really good incentives right now. Is there any other updates?
Well, this is what I would say. If you're in the market right now as a buyer, go ahead and strike. This is perfect for you right now.
Strike while the iron's hot.
Whether you're looking new or pre-owned, right? So let's say you're looking at new. These new construction builders are giving you the world with rates that are super low. But on the resale side, you're getting a home that's truly ready for move in. You wanted a pool. You don't want to drop $50,000, $60,000, $100,000 on your backyard. Okay, guess what? You can buy a resale home, and that's already done for you. So you're in a position as a buyer to go now. If you're a seller, you need to put that home on the market a little bit faster. Okay. Like, so if you're thinking you're gonna move in 6 months, hey, maybe around month number 4, like, give us 3 months to try to sell your house, 4 months to try to sell your house. You might want to go ahead and put your house on the market right now. And then also, this data can be broken down per city, because it is different per city. Like right now in Queen Creek, we lean more toward a buyer's market based on the new construction, but in certain parts of Gilbert, we lean toward a seller's market, right? So I would say no matter what side of the fence you're on, let's have a long-term thinking versus short-term thinking, because that's what we're seeing in the data.
Well, yeah, and I think the other thing to, like, what I'm seeing is houses aren't selling as quick as they were either. So they are sitting a little bit longer. So not 2 to 3 weeks. That's not what's happening. That's not a thing anymore.
That's not a thing.
You can't put your sign in the yard and then take it out the next day.
Yeah, that don't work. So you need 2 to 3 months.
Okay, so that's really good for sellers to be prepared. Like, it's not that you're not doing your job. This is the way the market trend is going.
This is the way the market trend is going. So as a seller, price it right. You won't have any issues. Keep it clean. You won't have any issues.
Yes.
And let the people live in it. Meaning, like, say I'm gonna sell your house. We're gonna take all these beautiful photos.
You don't want to see my kids?
I'm gonna get. No, we definitely want to see those kids. But I'm gonna get a drone video going. I'm gonna get a floor plan for you. I'm
Yeah.
gonna get like a 3D tour. So while that person is at their home, on the job, and they're searching for houses,
Yeah.
they can virtually walk through your home and imagine themselves in that house.
100%.
That's what's selling houses right now, right? Because people need to see what that house feels like. It's more than just Googling up the house and then go, oh yeah, that works for my price. No,
Yeah.
nobody's doing that.
Well-
Most people want to know they can actually live in the house.
And I mean, I do a lot of home tours, obviously, because you go with me.
Yeah.
And you're right. Like, people want clean houses, and not only just like look clean, smell clean.
Yes,
Like, smell is a
yes.
huge thing.
Uh-huh.
We don't want to know that you have pets, even though you may have pets.
Yeah.
Like, I think and that's like where you come in. Like, you
Yeah.
are such an expert at that. Like, you sit down with the clients and you're like, okay, you need to remove this, do
Declutter.
this. Like, I think that is so important. Like, you can't just, back in, years ago, you could just list your house.
Yeah,
It didn't
that's
matter what
gone.
the condition was, and you can just sell it. I think now people need to, like, be prepared. You may have to do a little bit of repairs or cleaning.
Small repairs, good fresh paint,
Have
lighting. Lighting is
Yeah.
important. So these are small things that you can do around the house, and we don't want to give a buyer a reason to say no, because in the buyer's mind, when they walk through your house, they're looking for a reason to say no, and we want to give them a reason to say yes.
And there's
Okay.
not as many buyers. Like,
No.
there is more coming out, but it's not like you're getting 40 showings in one day. So you
No.
definitely want to make your house presentable.
Make it presentable. Yep. And then just
Okay.
be smart with it. I mean, outside of that, there's not much else that you need to do. Just stay ready and enjoy the ride.
Yeah. No, I think I think that's awesome.
That's it. That's
That's
all
it.
we got for you guys. We'll see you on the
All right.
next one.